Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty interesting stuff to go and talk about over here where it comes to what are the PlayStation 5 botters and mass scalpers going to be doing as of, well, next. So as you guys kind of know, like a lot of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox and even GPUs have all at this point become kind of relatively common and relatively easy for people to go buy and get, which I think has been one of the most phenomenal things for me. And although I still have not taken a break from this huge restock grind, which I probably should in the very near future, to where I'll take a few days off to kind of get all of our brand new setup all situated and make everything look nice and good, actually make some better videos. But when it comes to this, a lot of folks, well, were kind of relying on a lot of money when it came from botting, when it came to scalping and all of that. Now, I'm not going to go and say that people should or should not have done it, although I think a lot of people probably should not have dealt with all the scalping and all of that. A big thing to note is that, well, these people who have either run and custom made these like bots and custom coded, like basically things to refresh websites 24/7, checkout bots, or you're having a chance to utilize your credit card or whatever it might be to go and buy and purchase items, well, those people still exist. They still made the same stuff or made certain websites, or as well, a lot of people also had like subscription-based programs where people were paying like 15, 20, 30, even $50 a month just to go and, well, have a chance to run these bots. And, well, what are people gonna be doing now? What's moving on afterwards? And are they even still making money? We're gonna talk about that all throughout this video. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below if you guys want to follow, because we also have Target and Amazon links too for all the consoles. And let's dive in the video. And of course, I want to hear your thoughts and comments down below. So as I mentioned, we've actually now been seeing like the big change up and switch up when it comes to, well, consoles. So as I said, they're like pretty easy to go get at this point, and you really can't be running a bot, or it's not even really worth running a bot, like running 24/7 on your PC or paying someone like $50 a month just for a chance to go get a console when you could just go and buy it at like Target, Walmart, or Amazon, or whatever it may be. And it does go and say that bots ran on the PlayStation 5 may finally be cooling as scalpers are now seeking new targets, experts say. Well, I think most of us are probably experts because we could probably all assume that if they're not making money, they're probably not going to keep on scalping it. But one really big thing to go and note is, well, what are they doing next? So basically, scalper bots appear to have changed tack and now favoring, funny enough, sneakers and concert tickets over consoles, which number one is good, I think, for, well, people that are gamers or who have won their consoles. But I know quite a few of you folks are probably people who have gone to concerts or will go to a concert or as well may have a pair of sneakers, and it's not as fun. So resellers have been known to use scalper bots to target PlayStation 5s and other trending items, and scalper bots are automated programs that could basically go and handle like buying 50 consoles at once or refreshing websites when there's like a lot of load or whatever it might be, which also pays a lot of the times will go and wipe out stock and make things a lot harder for all these things. However, though, an analysis by nigh, a cybersecurity firm specializing in detecting and mitigating bot attacks, shows a shift in scalper bots targeting during the last 3 months of 2022 that might actually be affecting the sales of the PS5, making it easier for gamers to buy the prized console. Now, as I mentioned, I think ever since probably around like, honestly, January, it seems pretty like it's been 24/7 in stock. So basically saying gaming fans may also be cheered by a recent Sony announcement where basically we know it'll be really easy to get a console from 2023, as we've covered on the channel. Although since its launch, the PS5 has shattered all previous console sale records. However, Sony's success backfired as resellers capitalized as well on its widespread popularity and media attention, making it challenging for the company to meet the overwhelming demand. The inflated demand, as resellers targeted consoles for profit, meant by the second quarter of 2022, the PS5 was actually still being resold, as you guys probably knew from all of our past videos, on a pretty decent profit. But now, with the profit just not being there, it's hard to sell on eBay, Facebook, or whatever it may be. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. So according to nigh, the average resale value of a PS5 has dropped now, thank God, over 8% over the last quarter, probably even more as of now, falling below $600, and probably even at this point, probably even closer to like just the $550 flat price, because why would you pay extra money? Just go on Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Amazon, or whatever. So basically, Cyril Noel Togo, a principal security researcher at nigh, told Cyber News that it's seeing a change in the trends of the bot industry, since consoles are no longer the most attractive target for scalpers. Bots that were sold solely on their ability to get consoles are having to develop new functionality or merge with other bots now to even survive. So the researcher suggesting that such tougher circumstances might lead their users to focus on other sources of profit. This means sites that didn't previously may now actually have seen themselves in the crosshair may also have bots being developed for their website and maybe be looking for other things like shoes and sneakers and like other stuff. So now Tago indicates that automated sneaker purchasing bots remain prevalent, and there has been a rise in the use of freebie bots designed to monitor and buy products priced lower than the market value or offered at significant discounts. So Not only is it kind of stuck still on the consoles like the PlayStation 5s, but as well, it's also a lot of folks that are sitting there trying to either find like a deal. So a good example is like if a price gets mispriced. So let's say you're going and like you see a TV and it's $500 cheaper on accident, or it's like $1,000 accidentally got listed for $100, and you're trying to go and find those and basically just running these price like changing bots. As well, though, we also have been seeing a lot more stuff when it comes to sneakers, where it does kind of seem like the profit margins for sneakers are still relevant, and a lot of folks kind of want to go keep on, well, churning out sneaker buys because it can make them some money. So basically, the downtrend though on console resale value is expected to continue, and I'm going to probably agree that it's probably going to be donezo if it's not already donezo as of now, as predicted by Netsia. However, despite this dip, the PS5 still remains one of the most desired items when it comes to using scalper bots, though. Funny enough, it's still somehow at the 5th position. Like, it's still in the top 5, even though you could probably buy it on almost any website and a lot of in-store locations. But once again, the next big things are going to be here for scalper bots. During the fourth quarter of 2022, shopping bots heavily targeted things such as Nike Dunk Low Retro Black Whites, also known as the Panda Dunks, making it the most sought-after item. In this case, the machines and their users took advantage of the affordable $110 retail price point to purchase multiple pairs, resulting in tens of thousands of them being snapped up at once. It's kind of like if you can still resell it and make a little bit of money off it, like say you sell it for $200, yeah, that's cool. You make it extra like $90. I mean, it's not cool, but like just for them, they think it's cool, and they can make it extra $80 per sneaker. But at the same time, if you go buy 1,000 of them, making $80 each, that kind of adds up. That's some pretty good money over there too as well. So a lot of folks are buying out as much stock as they can. The second most popular target was the Air Jordan 1s, the lost and found sneakers, followed by the Air Jordan 4s too as well. And apparently the Taylor Swift as well on top of that. Those, if you guys saw those markups, are insane. Look at that. $250 RSSP or RRP, then price low for $300 for mediocre tickets, like a good ticket, $31,000, and then the average price for Taylor Swift tickets, dude, literally $12,000. Like, look at that average markup. That is insane. That is a lot. So where are they now? So basically, we also have the things like the Yeezys, like the Panda Lows and PlayStation 5s. You guys could go and see, like, there is still a little bit of a markup. Like, we have a 10% markup, and then 29 on markup on the high, and the market average is 19%. So people can still, at least at this time of this article, could still be making money. Although, as I've mentioned, like a lot less people, I think, are buying from scalpers and just buying retail because, like, why not? And it does kind of seem like the price points are just going absolutely destroyed. But for some reason, Taylor Swift is still insane. Like, if you guys have been trying to get Taylor Swift tickets or have a girl or whatever, bro, good luck to you. That's nuts. So basically, Taylor Swift's tour tickets, which was married by a heavy, basically, botting, scalping groups, has been rough. But at the same time, though, if you're someone who bought a PS5, bought or made it or custom bought it, whatever, and you can go and somehow utilize that to go make, let's say, $5,000 per Taylor Swift ticket, bro, I can guarantee you anyone's going to be trying, especially like if you're not using it for the PlayStations as well. So this incident even attracted the attention of the U.S. government, with Ticketmaster parent company boss calling to testify literally in front of the Senate to go and see what's happening. You guys can see some of these price points are nuts. Like the Taylor Swift ones alone, ridiculous, let alone all the other shoes too as well, which have some pretty good markups. Like if you could literally go double your money off of some shoes and you could buy multiples with bots, some people are going to be cool with that. Like they're going to want to make that money and spend that money. So scalper bots have changed their main focus. It will affect the sales of the PS5 console. Noel.go says the changes will help to include new consumers, especially those who have waited for the scalping saga, as they can now hopefully find consoles in stock, which is true. Like I think I've seen a lot more folks who were waiting for a long time finally get their consoles. And we also saw a lot of folks out there just in general who just turned into like, I don't know, good people. Like they finally got their stuff. Like they're happy just playing games. Like they don't have to worry about Target at 4 a.m. I think it's great. But it does make me worried though still. Because once again, like all these scalpers just moved on. Like obviously at some point they're going to be doing other stuff. So if you guys like sneakers, like we got to go and deal with these people who are just going to want to, well, just keep on buying and just want to keep on making money and reselling, which is just not the best thing to see. And especially I think with all the concert tickets, as they even covered in the article, bro, just concert tickets, it's rough. Like it's just, like some of these things, you might never have a chance to go and see Taylor Swift. Like I'm not too heartbroken about that. I mean, sure, I'm sure Taylor Swift's a nice lady, sure. But it's kind of like who cares, you know, in terms of the sales for someone like me. But as someone who does care, man, like let's say there's like a really nice concert or band you want to see and they keep on getting botted, it just sucks. It just seems like the bots are just going to keep on going pretty much forever. Like they just don't seem like they kind of end. So it's not fun. Like it kind of seems like they moved on and we kind of finally can get our consoles all good, but once again, they're still running into problems, and this botting stuff just never kind of ends. And we'll we'll have to worry about this for the PS5 Pro or like a Switch Pro or whatever it might be in the future. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below. We have the Amazon links down below, Target links down below. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place.